Does it look good?
Hey, this is John Riley. This is my neighbor Damon. Say hi, Damon.
Hey, hi, Damon.
There you go. I'm just going to kind of go over how I think you should sharpen a chain on the job. First of all, you should have a vise on the back of your tailgate. Just get some wood, screw it down. I made this wood. It's Dade County pine. I milled it, whatever. Just kind of threw it in. This vise is made by Arwin, the same people that make vice grip. My buddy Carlos bought that for me. And I was like, cool. I bolted it down. If you can use two hands, you're miles ahead of the game. So I'm going to carefully hand Damon the phone because it shuts off real easy. So you just want to carefully hold it. Okay, so like I was saying before, say you really gnaw your tooth up, like on something. Come closer. I use a 1/4 inch file, which is actually a 404 file, and you can move a shitload of material quick. And then you can cruise back down to your 7/32 and get your edge. You know what I mean? So you got about yay much that's it's you know, all peened up. This is just a technique that you can move metal quicker. These last longer and they move more metal. So once you got it in the vice grip, in the vice that's made by Vice Grip, you can just kind of cruise along and file. And actually, if you file close to the vice grip instead of way down here, you get a lot of bar flex. So file closer to the vise, and you can take a lap around with your chain in a hurry. You know what I mean? This way you can keep your chain razor sharp, you know, every so often. Just kind of take a breather, sharpen your chain, get it razor sharp again, and you're ready to rock and roll. Okay, here's where it gets complicated. Not really. Say your bar's a little worn out and your chain's porpoising, which this is a little bit. Either Bailey's or Madison's makes this tool. We still filming? Mm-hmm. Right? This is a bar rail tool. It works okay. Let me see if I can get it in here. I did before somehow, but you gotta put it right. It barely fits. But anyway, you run the bar through this tool, you know, once you tighten this part up over here, and it squeezes the railing back down. You got to do it like 3 or 4 times, and you keep tightening it up, and you keep checking it with a piece of chain. And if you go too far, it'll get too tight. Then you got to take something and work it a little bit. Like you might have a section where the chain's too tight. You just get something that's kind of got that shape, you know, or grind one of your chisels flat to, you know, make a tool. And then you can straighten your bar rail out to where it's close to 50 thousandths again and keep all your rails nice and clean. But this is an okay tool. It just got two bearings that squeeze together, and you use a 3/4 inch wrench to tighten it up, you know, once you squeeze it together. And then you just pick your bar. Actually, you don't do this tip because this is, you start like right past the tip, and then you just roll it on through. Roll in, roll in, roll in. You can feel it, man. You got to kind of pull that sucker and do it like a few times. That's that. Just kind of a 2-part thing. But anyway, just good to keep your chain as razor sharp as you can, which this is, and so on and so forth. You could do your rakers and everything. But again, a vise is just excellent. Every once in a while I spray oil on it and paint it because it sits out in the elements. So that's that. I usually put some teak oil on this shit, which I need to do. It's looking pretty dry. Just kind of spruce it up a little bit. This is a great chainsaw. I love this thing. I bought it blown up. Put new piston, cylinder, bearing, seals, yada yada yada. Yep. The guy had a foamy filter on it. He never sprayed any oil on it and sucked a bunch of dirt through it. So that's that. Thanks everybody for watching in Chainsaw Land.
All right.
Cool. Right.